About a month before his death, at the age of 37, Austin Eubanks, in an interview with VOA, described every day as a struggle in his battle against addiction.
I think recovery is a never-ending process. I often tell people that the work is never done. It's a series of false summits, and it's not a straight line.
VOA interviewed Eubanks for a story marking the 20th anniversary of the Columbine shootings. On April 20th, 1999, two student gunmen killed 13 people and wounded 23 others at Columbine High School near Denver, Colorado. Eubanks was wounded. His best friend was killed in front of him.
I was 17 at the time of the shooting, and I had never ingested mind-altering substances of any kind. But as a result of what I was prescribed for my physical injuries, I inadvertently started medicating those underlying emotional symptoms.
I quickly spiraled into a 12-year battle with addiction, alcohol, marijuana, and other drugs. Eubanks eventually entered a 14-month-long treatment program. After the initial recovery, he became a motivational speaker on drug addiction and recovery.
If I stub my toe, there's a pill for that. If I'm sad, there's a pill for that.
It's how children cope with stress that determines how they're going to live in the future.
This past March, 3 people connected to school shootings killed themselves over a 10-day period. 2 were student survivors of the Parkland, Florida shooting last year at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. The 3rd was a father who lost his 6-year-old daughter at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown, Connecticut in 2012.
Time heals everything, but one thing, and that is the loss of a child. Time never heals that. It's contrary to nature's way. It leaves a scar that never completely heals.
More than a quarter of mass shooting survivors develop post-traumatic stress disorder, according to the National Center for PTSD. The research has linked PTSD to suicide. 2 members of the Columbine community committed suicide after the 1999 mass shooting that left 13 dead. Paula Reed, who taught at the school, says she struggled with PTSD and had suicidal thoughts.
The pain is grinding, and it feels like it's never going to stop.
As for the Columbine shooting survivor who died over the weekend, his family says the 37-year-old Eubanks lost his battle with the same disease he tried to help others combat. For Dora, Mekouar, I'm Sharon Shahid for VOA News.